Hey everyone, thanks again for subscribing to my channel and for watching all my videos. I hope you enjoy them, all the silly mistakes that I do when I shoot, or even the product reviews that I make. A few days ago I posted a video of reviewing my GoPro Hero4 Session camera, and I finally managed to figure out the best mounting option for my Hatcam videos. I was trying to balance between a lightweight camera versus a high quality camera. And the problem with having Hatcam photography is you have to mount the camera onto your hat, which then basically destabilizes the way it balances when you hit. If you have a big honking high quality camera up front, number one, it looks funny, right? It looks like a dork if you have a gigantic camera sticking out your head. The second thing is the weight of the camera up front will tilt your hat down, and the more it tilts, the more imbalance you get, and you have to find a way to counterbalance it. Either put a weight at the back, or like me, what I do is I wear an earmuff for my contour camera. So in my old mount, where I had my contour camera, I just put I zip tied the mount for contour right there, and then I put the camera. As you can see, it's slightly big and it's heavy, so it flops down. And the way I counterbalance is I wear my earmuffs back to hold the whole entire hat back. And it's a great balance, provides a good balancing option for me, but it's still big. So ever since I got the GoPro, the reason I needed this is because I needed a camera that's small enough to be put on my hat without having to worry about balancing it, and also high quality audio and video. And finally, GoPro decided to make a small one to compete with the Polaroid Cube. The Polaroid Cube was great because it was small. I can just put a magnet attached to it, and it doesn't destabilize my hat at all. I don't need to wear my earmuffs, especially in the hot summer. Right? I just want to wear my plugs and I want to shoot with it. So finally managed to figure out. If you saw the initial video, I was trying to figure out what mounting options to use. It came with a bunch of mounts, like the strap mount, so you can strap over your head, which I see a lot of shooters do, which is a great compromise. But having to figure out how to put the strap on and getting it adjusted in the right position all the time, consistent position all the time, can be a challenge. You gotta do it in front of the mirror to make sure it's there all in place before you actually even go and shoot. Some folks I shoot with, what they do is they put it on their hat, adjust it, and then they view it, look at a preview through their phone to see if they're pointing in the right direction. And if they do, then they go ahead with it. I just didn't want to mess with that, so this option was out. Maybe it can be a backup option. The other mount that came with it is this clip mount, where you actually put the bikini case that comes with the mount actually on here, and then you clip it to your hat. The problem with this is when you put something heavy up front, it moves around. It's not secure. It moves around. It's inconsistent, the position. It might fall off. It's also too far forward. All the weight is distributed to the front of your hat, and that basically pulls your hat down like that. I didn't like that either, so I didn't go with this option. So what I did was, instead of actually using the contour mount like this, or one of this, instead of using one of these sticky mounts, right, where you put it on and put a mount on top, I eliminated the use of this, the extra weight that's needed to put this mount on, and I just went straight with the pure mount, the case. And I need to figure out what am I going to do with this. How do I secure this to the hat? So what I did was I cut a hole in the bill of my hat. I mean, I have tons of these hats, so I can just destroy some to experiment with. So I cut a hole, I pushed the feet right through it, and then I used a screw to retain it in place. And the reason I use a long screw is so that it provides a lot more surface. Instead of having a short screw, the screw might just walk out. And I thought of putting a nut here to secure the screw, but I didn't need to, because what I did on the top here is I added some Velcro, sticky Velcro. And I used this to adjust the height of the camera, because it was flat against the hat and it was pointed down, and I could see the front of my hat in the video. So what I did was I just put some Velcro here to lift it up, and at the same time it provided dual capabilities, where it lifted the camera up. At the same time, it provided resistance against the screw. So this whole entire rig is held together just by resistance. Right, and it's pretty strong because I have this wide screw that holds in place, and you can see it's not coming out. Doesn't move, doesn't do anything. So the mount is pretty strong, and the weight distribution is as far back as I can get it. I try to push it as far back. I actually had this even further back a bit, but then when I wear the hat, the back of the camera was poking at my head and my forehead, and it was a little bit painful. So I moved it a little bit forward, and all I have to do now is just put on the cap like that, and then I'm good to go. And if I want to shoot, it's my turn. I just go press the button on top. It takes 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you hear the sound, and the camera's on. And because it's already calibrated, I don't need to adjust and preview on my phone what I'm looking at. I mean, I know it's a consistent frame that I'm happy with when I record my video. So it's on now, and it's easy to use. I don't need to wear my earmuffs. It provides good balance. It doesn't fall forward. Although, maybe in some stages, I think I just shot a match with this. I'm going to show you some match video too. I shot a match with this, and there was one stage where I had to climb on a Rhodesian wall, and you were grabbing the rope, and you're shooting on strong hand, and then around the wall, and then I had to pull the rope back and move my hand over to this side. I didn't want my hand or the rope to rip the hat off. So I wore an earmuff just for that, just to hold it down, and it worked well. Well, so just safety consideration.
Are you ready? Stand by.
But the camera's on now. I'm going to switch to the audio for the camera. Actually, the audio is pretty good. The speech audio, or the audio that's close to you, close to me, as a shooter, is actually very good. I can hear the range commands pretty well. I can hear myself talk. I can hear myself curse when my stages are bad or when I have a mic. But the only problem for me was because of the audio clipping technology, some kind of software setting. Every shot you hear from my gun is a little bit anemic. It feels like a suppressed 22. It's like, I mean, I'm shooting a 38 Super with huge gases, lots of gases coming out of the compensator. It just sounds loud and menacing, but it doesn't. It just goes.
Okay, you're clear. Go ahead. You're clear.
Make ready.
Make ready. Show the wrist ready. Stand by.
You know, so it's just a little bit lame, but maybe it's a setting that I can play with. I haven't played with it yet, but I'll try, and maybe I can adjust it so that it will, make me feel better. And that's it. Once I'm done with shooting, I'm done. And unload show clear. I just show clear my gun. Turn off the light, holster my gun, and then I just press the button, and then it beeps 7 times, and that's it. Now the whole camera is off. It's turned off completely. There's no standby mode like the Contour, nothing. It just turns off, doesn't sap your battery anymore, and it's good to go. There's also an option to leave your Wi-Fi on, which saps a little bit more battery. I don't use that because I don't need to see it, because I know exactly where the frame is. Although if I want to change it, I can change the resolution, and I can use my phone to preview. And then if I need to confirm or need to take the GoPro out my mount to clean it, I can just clip open the snap, and out comes the camera, right? So then I can clean the screen, I can check the camera, I can do whatever I need to, and when I'm done and ready to go, just pop back in, put the clip down, and point of aim, point of impact. No point of aim shift, with this kind of mounting option, and it's light and it provides a good balance as well. So if you ever have thinking of getting a Hatcam, I would highly recommend this camera. It's expensive. I really hate the price. It's $400 something with shipping. If it was $300, it would have been perfect, because from a capability, quality, audio video quality perspective, for the same price, the Hero4 Silver is a better camera for sure. But for its lightweight capability, if you really want a lightweight camera, and if you don't want to mess with a waterproof housing, because this camera is already waterproof, it can go up to 30 feet waterproof. So if you ever go to a match where you need to shoot underwater, you can do that if you want to. And at the same time, it's good in the Pacific Northwest. It rains all the time, especially in the fall and winter. It's gonna get wet. I've got all my cameras wet before because we're shooting in the rain, and this is great. I don't even need to worry anymore. I just walk out. I don't even need to cover it anymore. I just walk out, get wet. I just wipe the screen before I shoot just to make sure that I have a good video quality, and then that's it. You know, it's a good camera. I mean, I like it. Its price is expensive for sure. What were the other options? The quality is great. I'll show you some of that video quality. Audio quality sucks, especially when shooting, but great when you're talking, because there were two microphones, I believe, one up front and one at the back. I'm not really sure where it is, but it's somewhere there, and it records both audios very well. What else can I say? So yeah, that's it. That's all I have for my mounting option. I'm gonna post some pictures. You're welcome to do the same. No royalties required, no patent pending, nothing. This is just a ghetto solution that works so well. I'm so surprised that I'm recommending this to everybody. There was a guy, Jamie, who I shoot with. We talked back and forth about using cameras, and so he's also a big fan of putting hat cams on his head, and he did the same thing, which is great. It's good to see folks do more hat cam photography. I love to see hat cam videos because I can actually see what the shooter is shooting. I mean, it's great to see the person move and stuff like that, but I don't know what you're shooting behind that wall. I don't know what you're shooting under that port. I don't know how you're transitioning from one target to another underneath the port. No idea, but Hatcam is great. So if you ever think about doing it, this would be a best option for you. So thanks for watching and subscribing. I hope to put more videos, and I hope to talk to you guys more. If there's anything that you want to see me review or talk about or learn about, let me know, and I'll try and do it. Thanks.